Ready, set, go.
Alright, welcome back to Disco Elysium. We have, like, we've got a lot of stuff. We've got a lot of stuff to do now. We've got a lot of stuff to do now, which is nice. We got Titus to give up Ruby's we gotta make Titus give up Ruby's location. Right, because Ruby was the last of the Hardy boys. In fact, conceivably the leader of the Hardy boys. So we're gonna need to. Okay. Have you fully explored the whirling, analyzed the site of the murder, truly and thoroughly interrogated Klaasje? All this might make convincing them easier. Maybe. Well, fully explored the whirling. I've explored it quite a bit. We do maybe want to see. I guess we're in the whirling right now, so see if we can freaking. Let's do a little bit more exploring. Let's check out what chances we have of cracking Titus right off the bat here. Let's see how much what we've already done will count towards that, and then we'll go from there. Right? We'll see how well we've done, because I feel like I have done quite a bit of exploring around here. So let's see how much that counts for. All right, Titus.
It's you.
See how much. It's me again. We've been going back and forth for a little bit now. It's time I talked to Klaasje, and now I need to talk to Ruby. Oh boy. Okay, she's your real leader. I'm going to level with you. She's the next link in the chain that leads me to Lely's killer. I've seen her in a laudanum-induced delirium. The paranormal instinct whispers her name into my ear. I don't know if that's going to be a convincing take. I need to pin this on someone, and I've decided to pin it on her. I suspect she killed the victim. That's why civil war is brewing, and the only way to prevent it is to solve the murder. That means talking to Ruby. She is a suspect in another case. I'm investigating a drug smuggling. Ooh, boy. There's a lot of reasonable takes that I could have on this. Hang on. Why am I so loud? There we go. There we go. There's a lot of takes that I could have that would be reasonable takes. Let's just see which one looks the most realistic here. Our level with you. She's your real leader. This is a tough decision. I'm going to start with she's a suspect in another case. But that might be another reason for him to not tell us where she is, because they're part of the group. Because she's your real leader.
Cop. I'm the only man responsible for this unit. Get with
That's
it, or
that's observably not true, though.
How many times must I tell you?
Yeah,
What?
fuck off.
All right, that didn't work. That's fine. Let's try the one that I was gonna go with, which is she's a suspect in another
Sounds
case
like
I'm investigating.
You wanna push this steaming pile of shit on anyone.
No,
Now you pick Ruby. Well,
I don't want to push.
not
I don't want to
my
push a
watch,
steaming.
you won't.
I don't want to push a steaming pile of shit on anyone at all. That's very much not part of what I'm trying to do. But she's literally a prime
Ruby's one of
suspect.
us. We're not gonna throw
Right.
her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I expected that much. Okay, Shanky, you calm down now. You calm down now. Yeah.
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in another investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you for backing me up
nothing.
here.
That's just legalese. You don't even
Sure.
have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you
You've
could
been
fuck 'em
here-
off now?
You've been here for a hot minute now. It's a Wednesday morning. What the frick are you doing?
I think
Exactly.
we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking.
From
All right,
the corner of
all
your
right.
eye, you see a little bird fly into the bush, right behind the window, behind Titus's back.
Okay. We've seen the winch outside. It was staged like a play. Ruby is a drug trader established. Okay, so we still don't have great odds. Let's scan the room.
Starting from the right, boot size
Yeah.
44, blonde man, in his 30s, overbearingly masculine.
Right, we
Sitting
got
on
Glenn.
his right, standard working boots, size 45 or for a
None of
cross
this actually
at the
helps,
other
and we've
tip,
also
a
been
symmetric
through all of
burn
this.
on his neck, resembling the
Whoop.
letters loss. Has he tried to burn it off? Leave that life behind?
I don't know. I don't know if this is relevant, pain
And then,
threshold.
Standard working boot. The emblem
Yeah.
on his vest in the
T.
far
Hardy,
corner.
Captain.
Standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. On his neck. Let's call this
Okay.
one the musician. Size
And
40
the,
in
yeah,
the middle
yeah.
and complete.
I've seen all this
These
before.
7 are the
Wait.
actors on the crime scene. The
Yes.
footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy.
Or right, Ruby's
Exactly.
missing.
But none of this is news to you. You've
No.
stood there for about 4 seconds, not
I sure
saying
have.
anything.
I
Time
sure
to
freaking have. All right, I'm gonna take off now. We got a bridge to check out. Yeah, here we are. All right, got the water lock fixed.
A rusting control panel with loose wires dangling out from the hole where an
Yeah, that sign's all.
and a mechanical lever sitting in the middle.
Yeah, the sign is gone and everything. Let's pull the lever.
And pull the lever up. As
Mm-hmm.
soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk.
Oh, this is exciting.
The water lock starts moving.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, we're making things happen. Shit's going down. Oh, that's very satisfying. It would be more satisfying if the little gap between there filled out, but not going to complain
Okay,
too
If
much.
we ever need to get to the coast,
Yep.
then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want.
I
you to
cannot
get
contain
sidetracked
my
with
wanderlust,
everything
Kim.
that's going on.
The Cold Mama Docwa calls
Achieve
to
it,
me.
Then the next, he thinks. That's the top.
I don't really care much about a task chain. Let's go to the coast here. I'm very excited. We can meet the cryptozoologist. Or you can meet the cryptozoologist. I keep thinking that the cryptozoologist's wife is the cryptozoologist because she pays attention to all the stuff that he talks about. But she's just a wife who listened. And we love that. A breaker box to power the radio pylon above you. Maybe there's something inside. Maybe. Money. I'll take money. I'll take money all day. Great. Alright, so that's done. Okay, what else can I check out around here? Oh, there's more money. More money. Just sitting around on the ground. Alright, guys, we can speed it up over here. Where was the money? There it is. More money. Nice, we're doing well. Okay, what do we got around here? What is all this? Ooh. Traffic beyond the gate. More abandoned motor lorries. Take off. Ooh, what are... Jamrock Biker Cops Sunnies. Those are nice. I like them. Don't know if I'll want to use them. Sign says no entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. We'll get to that later on then. What else can I check out here? Hello? What's going on over here? Someone has broken down the fence and the barbed wire. Is this perhaps our Daredevil's work? Is this the work of our mystery Daredevil? Swing is missing. No one's been here for a long time. Very interesting. Wind is corralled by the 4-story buildings around this yard. Okay. What do we got here? Glory says the graffito to the ghosts of us. Okay. What do we got over here? Some more money. We love that. Okay. Alright. More money sitting around. That's great. Oh, we're just picking up spare change like nobody's business. What?
The swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere.
Yeah, what did happen here? Yeah. No, on the bridge where we just were. No, what happened here,
Here's
Kim?
assessing the situation. How long ago was it abandoned?
Yeah,
Someone
okay.
thought they could have a summer house in a block obscure for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
What's a block obscure?
A part of the city
Uh-huh.
left unrenovated after the war. One that has
Ah.
fallen to gang violence, or has become
Right.
hospitable in some other way.
Right. A fixer-upper, you might call it. So this part of the coast is a
Practically,
block
it's not
obscure.
an official term in any way, but look around.
Okay.
No sewage, broken power lines,
Yeah.
crime, drums. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
Maybe they left something useful
Yes,
behind?
for you to scavenge like a post-apocalyptic scavenger who collects trash and errant magnesium blisters.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
It's not
That's
meant as a
exactly.
game, just an observation.
We should move.
Yeah.
I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into the urban hinterland. At least
You know,
in
you
this
say
phase of the
things.
investigation.
You say things like that, Kim, but you don't know. You don't know that. You don't know that, though. What do we got here? Someone has left their music collection beneath the tarpaulin. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what else we got around here. Because this is also... This is where the... Like, this is where... The Daredevil would have ended up, isn't it? Isn't it? Like, I feel like that's something... That's one of the pieces of something that we would have found around here. Maybe not. But I want to... Oh, hello. Creaking ahead, a broken axle grinding. There it is! There it is. What do we got here? Oh. Banged up fuel canister. Interesting. Interesting. What is this? What are we looking at here?
Lies half submerged in the icy water,
Yeah.
slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. It must be cold and lonely down there. in the
Sure.
Icy water.
It probably is empathy, and usually I very much value your voice, but we're on a bit of a time crunch.
This is where
Yeah. Yeah, this is where all the
Get back
tracks
to
were
this.
leading to. Let's investigate while we're here.
We should definitely investigate.
Okay, I don't know if that's sarcasm or
you
not,
get a
Kim.
sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you
Oh.
look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark.
Oh, is it
cold
gonna be?
water.
Is it gonna
Why
be
deep and
gross?
blue? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound
Okay.
in the sea.
Run your hand
The
over
motor
the cold
carriage
metal.
is properly stuck in the ice. Getting
Okay,
it out would
good.
require a team of specialists.
Great. Okay, what is the make of this MC? Can I see a
logo
logo?
is too deep in the murky water.
Ah, damn
You
it.
can't make it out, but you do
Fine.
see a monkfish float by.
Well, that's cool. I love a good monkfish. Okay.
The
How long
ice
has it
hasn't
been here?
closed around the vehicle yet. My
Right.
guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
That makes sense.
The estimate
Okay.
is correct. The incident probably
Great.
occurred on Sunday evening.
Okay. I don't know if that helps us much. Looks like Jacob Irv's journey came to an
Your
abrupt
mocking
end
tone
here.
finds no response, but the motion of the waves. Yet another case of the engine displacement triumphing over the driver's IQ. It's just something to say. I don't know if this is any
Yes,
credibility to it.
clearly, this is a triumph. I'd say the
Hmm.
vehicle has been here since last Saturday or Sunday. Let's wait
What
for
should
the
we
low
do?
tide and see what's inside.
Okay. How long will
I
that
don't know.
take?
An hour or two, tops?
Okay. I'm down to sit on the swing. Let's sit on the swing. I love a good swing.
As you sit down,
We
in
actually
the
just
old,
sat on
rusty
the swing.
playground,
That's so
the world
cute.
around you
That's so
becomes
lovely.
very
Oh, I love
silent.
that.
Nothing
Great.
but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
I'm gonna try and whistle a tune for the drama of
Spit
it.
flies from your mouth.
Nice.
Your moustache,
Well,
your
damn it.
chest, the ground
All right.
before you. No sound though.
Alright, so I can't
The
whistle.
lieutenant
That's
must
fine.
think it's rather funny.
Oh.
He smiles and quickly turns away.
Like to see you try in this bloody
With his
wind.
lips puckered, the lieutenant lets out a beautiful melodic trill that puts even
God
the
damn it.
Icelandic thrush to shame.
Alright, so we got a goddamn musician over
You
here
hear
with
the
Kim
sound
over
echo
here.
on the large body of water. Clouds race across the spring sky, and suddenly you just feel better about
Aw.
everything.
That's
Okay,
great.
okay. That's way better than what you did.
Yeah.
The
Alright.
clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed.
Okay,
Looks
only
like
30
this
minutes.
might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
Okay. Ted sure is
I
taking
believe
its
it's
sweet
following
time.
a pattern set millions of years ago by cosmic forces. But I suppose it could move quicker, yes?
I'm not saying that I would expect it to take take any shorter than it's taking. I'm just saying it's taking a hot
Clouds
minute.
on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
Oh boy, let's get into it with Kim. If you have to side with either the strikers or the shipping company, who would you choose? Let's hear about it.
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place.
That is a good position to have. Okay, I am already a member of an independent organization. Therefore, I do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place. I don't know if that's him saying he's part of either. Because that's just your way of saying you'd side
Your
with the
voice echoes
company?
on the water, strange and out of place in the
Interesting.
environment. 30 more minutes
Okay.
pass.
Can you make out the mark
Detective,
now?
I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived.
Oh,
I find
what-
it odd that you haven't.
well,
It's
now
a
that you
complete
mention it,
40.
I also find that odd if it was already
It
obvious.
is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working
Okay.
men, government offices, firefighters, animal control people, you know,
I
those
see.
kinds of people.
Right, is that a
Yes,
number on the
41.
side?
What do you think it stands for?
Is this a cop car? Is this another
It's as if
police
he knows
vehicle?
what it stands for, but wants you to say it. It's pedagogical.
District something?
A precinct, yes. A police
Oh.
precinct. Precinct 41.
Oh,
Your
I
precinct.
did this. I'm the daredevil. I think that's where this is going. Am I gonna find my gun in
A
there?
massive pit
And
opens
my-
up in your stomach, and the most
and my
terrible
badge?
feeling comes over you.
Oh,
just
no.
Say no to this, Harry.
No,
Yes, your
no.
car is in the sea. Face it, so we can start
Oh.
dealing with this.
There's a piece of me that really does want... That really does... Yeah, alright, let's get into it. Oh my god, it's mine. I drove my car into the sea, is what
I'm
happened.
afraid so, yes. It looks like you started in front of the whirling.
Yeah.
Jumped over the canal
Yep.
and then drove your vehicle in the sea right here.
The badge, the gun, and now
The lieutenant
this.
adjusts his glasses
Which
and doesn't
I,
say
you know, I think it helps that I'm acknowledging that all three of those things are bad things that have happened that I am taking accountability for. You know, I'm not happy about the fact that they happened. I can't do anything about the fact that they've happened now, especially since I don't remember doing any
There
of
is
it.
also a fourth thing you've lost.
A fourth thing?
More precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined.
Oh.
Lost forever
What?
into the deepest of seas.
Maybe I was in
Of whom?
pursuit of someone.
I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk.
Like, you're right, Kim. You're probably right,
Probably.
but, like...
Try definitely.
Alright, electrochemistry. I don't need you piping in here. You've been the one person trying to get me back on the drink and the cigarettes and the drugs and such. So I don't need you pitching in your 2 cents. Okay, how do we get it out?
We don't. A rescue
Right.
operation really isn't viable at this point.
Okay. Well, at least I can see what's in there now. Let's find out what the frick is in there. If my gun and badge are in
Let's
there,
go take a look.
then that's a plus. That's nice. All right, but first I got a epiphany about the Cult of Mama Dakwa. Nice.
It's
This
not
thing
only
looks
your
cool.
eardrums that register sound anymore. Your very skin
Oh.
has become an organ of hearing. Looking for
Okay.
a whisper, light and low. A god
Uh-huh.
who's very, very silent. Nothing escapes
Uh-huh.
you. A cockroach in the other room. A candy
Okay.
wrapper falling on dry grass. A drunk
Uh-huh.
falling from a chair in a bar 20 meters away. In
Right.
fact, you haven't heard the Col du Mama Dakwa, but you have discovered that you have amazing hearing. It must be the only
Great.
part of you the alcohol hasn't drowned out.
So I'm,
Keep listening.
I'm like freaking Jason Bourne over here now. Okay. Golden ear. Encyclopedia. No room for anything else. That's fine. That's honestly fine. That's quite alright. I don't mind that one bit. Items. Right. Banged up fuel canister. I'll put those on instead. Check it. That looks alright. That looks kind of cool. Don't mind that. Not my favorite look, but you know what? I'll take it. +1 logic, -1 authority. This'll do. Okay. Well, what's over here? What's over here? Footprints in the snow. They lead away from the accident. Seems the walker was either confused or drunk out of his mind. Great. Okay, we're following them over here to a boat. We're following them to a boat. The underside of the boat has recently been tarred. Okay. Alright. What else? Quick travel unlocked. Fisherman shacks. Nice. Oh, wait. Never mind. Hang on. Let's go back. Oh, look at all these beer bottles. Good lord me. Alright. Well, all these beer bottles, and I did something over here. Bottle drained of all its booze is frozen to the ice. Alright, let's take a look, I guess. Oh, there's my badge. Great. And there's my commander's jacket. Which, hang on. Let me, Speedy core and visual calculus. Yeah, this is better. That's a nice jacket. I like that jacket. That's a nice jacket. I love it. Great. Well, isn't that just lovely? Oh, hello.
This is it. The scene of the party.
Yep.
The fire pit. Cigarettes and empty bottles all evidence it.
Oh,
Not
don't
as
you mean
such.
seeing the crime?
I'm talking about what came after the party scene.
Right. Yeah, sure does look like a lot of folks partied here, and definitely not just one very, very sad
Looks like
guy.
they were here a while. Judging from all the
Yeah.
the sunken motor carriage provided them a focal point, like a goose ice sculpture or a chocolate fountain.
Right. I think guess I'll be on my way. I think I know exactly what this all is. Yeah, it's just out the coast. Crackles shifting. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't feel good about any of this. Okay, but let's follow these footprints here. They go around this way. They go over this way, and then they go this way to this boat. This boat tucked away underneath the tarpaulin cover. Alright. Alright, let's see what... Okay. Broken glass, dusty shelves, and a forgotten chair. What's inside? Perhaps. What's in here? Hello? What do we got over here? Let's see a dark red chair in the dim light of the room. Anything else I can... Oh. What do we got? Postcard, Coal City. Okay. Cold breeze is enough to make the wall planks creak. Good to know. What else do we got? A bow knot? A bow tie? I can put on a bow tie? Don't mind if I do. Very nice. Very nice. I'm gonna put the things away. Don't need that. Okay. Great. This is a great look. This is a really good look. I'm really happy with all of this. Cool. Let's get out of here. Found all I need. Okay. Alright. Sounds of life in the north. Wash scrubs filth from fabric. Oh, what do we got over here? Bricks? Cinder blocks. Charred. A makeshift fire pit with magazines for lighting. Alright. Bushes are too thick and thorny to pass through. Who the frick are these guys? It's a whole new world I've found here. A new fantastic point of view. Okay, dried tulips on a bed. What do we got over here? White curtains have been drawn shut. No looking in. Wedding stone, well worn and covered in rust. Okay. Construction material. Whoever planned to build this house left in a hurry. What do we got over here? Money. We got money. I'm finding so much money. Hey, more children. More children that hopefully won't swear at me. Hey, guys.
The little boy kicks a stone.
Lillian's twin.
He can't be more than 5 years old. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
Nice. Where's
The
y'all's
kids
mom?
don't reply. Absorb.
Alright. Take care. Have a good one. I'm not going to bother these kids much. They seem like they're doing fine. But just details from around here. A lot of just details. Hello? Hello? Oh, what have we got in here? What's in the barrel? More money? I am finding a lot of money just out and about. Lock tight. Okay. Can't see into the house from this angle. Alright, well there was stuff happening over here. Hello, ma'am. Do you mind talking to me a little bit? Oh, hello. A woman in a raincoat stands on the quays, considering an overturned boat. Sword in a scabbard hangs from her hip. We love a sword lady. And she's also... Are those fishing lures on her ear? I like this lady a lot. This is good. And Lillian, I'm assuming she is the mother of the twins.
Anything I can help you with?
It depends. Where are we exactly?
This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium. The
Why?
sign on the street leading here is illegible.
Okay.
Has been since they built this place.
Gotcha. All right. First
My
off,
name's
what's your
Lillian.
name?
People call me
Right.
Net Picker.
Nice.
I think I
That's
have
a good
time
name,
for
too.
questions, and that was actually the second one.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Indeed,
Yeah, you're right.
Always confused as to your whereabouts.
I am, because I don't know anything, because I've
Master about
forgotten
the
it
cool
all.
Sword. Helps to break the ice.
I'm gonna first ask, nice sword. Does it come with a story? You gotta start with a compliment.
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a
Oh.
story. It's to
Fair
intimidate
enough.
folks mostly.
It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel
Oh.
or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
You don't see a lot of mass-produced swords, or at least I don't see a lot of mass-produced swords in my day.
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
That is one of many good reasons for a lady to carry a sword. Where are all the men
Some
now?
went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned.
Okay.
Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Uh-huh. And where is he now? Gone as... I'm assuming she means gone as in died. But I'm just gonna ask
To the
gone.
waves.
Ah.
The sea took him. It was a long time ago.
I'm just gonna
Didn't
say,
respect
oh...
the sea. Went out there,
Okay.
drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later.
Jeez, that is very tragic
Now,
and
before
sad.
you tell me
and
how
would have
sorry
sucked.
you are for my loss,
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's
Nice,
only so
good for
much
you.
mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
Sure.
She
True.
really liked those muscles, though. It's in the
Yeah,
way.
it's- yeah,
she
I was-
pronounces sinewy.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. It's healthy to let go and move on. Gotta
Us
keep the
working
wheels
folk
spinning.
Don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried
It's
him,
pronounced
mourned for an
melancholy.
appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life
Great,
didn't really
good
change
for you.
that much for me and the kids.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like
Yeah,
she's ready
fair.
to go on a date with another, better, drunk.
No,
Oscar. Both of
electrochemistry.
you could
Nope.
need
Nope.
submission.
Nope. Shut up. Shut up, electrochemistry. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. What
Like
do
I
you
said,
do around
fish
here?
mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets.
Great.
Right now, I'm tarring a little skiff.
Oh. Is that enough to
Sometimes
make
I
a
also
living?
walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
I've noticed that on account of the fact that I've been picking up quite a lot of
Keep
money.
it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're
I'm
hitting
not.
on her.
I'm not. I didn't think I was. Never thought the sea brought. Interesting. What have you found?
Pieces of glass.
Okay.
Every once
All
in a
right.
while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once. Bottles, drugs
mine?
also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time
Right.
it's just wood and glass.
All
Okay.
right. Major choice moment. You only
Yes.
get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Choose wisely.
Right. Right. Well, I would need to know about those human
Well, you're
bodies.
barking under the wrong tree then, officer. I have no interest in floaters. Seen enough of them in my life
Fair
already.
enough.
Very unattractive
Yeah.
bunch.
Yeah. I am not going to say that she needs to go on a date with another drunk badly. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to ask about the skiff.
Sure is. The sun, I called
Nice.
her. Coated with a fresh
That's a
layer
good
of tar
name.
just yesterday. It'll take some
Nice.
time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Okay. Well, I'm looking for someone. Maybe
Let's
you can
see.
help.
Who are you looking for?
I am looking for missing cryptozoologists.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who look for animals who are hard to
Aha.
find.
Like snowmen?
Yes. Like the the abominable snowman? Is that what you're referring
Two
to?
odd guys have been wandering around here.
Okay.
Nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
The
Right.
like?
Not only snowmen, also green men, monkey men burning rhinos.
That
You get the picture.
that might be our boys.
Oh, you're
That might
getting
be our
it,
boys.
and it is gorgeous.
Yes.
Don't
Where did they
really know.
go?
Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were
Okay.
heading. Who else are you looking for besides
Further down the
snowmen?
peninsula. Good to know. That's really it. I'm not really looking for anyone
Well,
else
how
right
can I
now.
assist you then, officer?
Nothing. I'll
Oh?
looking for someone else.
Well, how
Nope.
can I
Never
assist-
mind. Being seeing you. All right. What do we got in here? What are these doing in the fish? What? Boots? Franco-Nigerian cavalry boots. +1 perception. Why are those in there? What are my shoes doing for me? +1 to indirect modes of taxation. I think I'll go with the boots. Thank you very much. Just quickly remove my shoes for a second. Throw on these boots. Yeah, we're looking better and better by the second. Looking better and better by the second. Let's take a look at this here
A police
badge.
badge on which you see the photo of a man. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
This is a bit of a delayed reaction here, Kim, but I
At least
found my
something came out
badge.
of all this.
Yes. Alright, study the
Encased between
badge.
two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You
Great,
see
cool.
a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Nice. Nice. Okay, so this is some nice, concrete, personal information about myself. This is
The man
very
keeps
helpful.
winking
Look at the
you
photo.
with his green-gray eyes. The photo is
Yeah.
older, no doubt about that.
How
8,
old?
Maybe 10 years.
Oh,
The
wow.
guy in the
Okay.
picture is rather good-looking. He's got
I
a
bet
nice
he
haircut
is.
and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
Oh. Okay. Alright, why
What
is
do
he
you
winking?
think? His face is
I don't
already
know, I
imprinted
asked.
by the expression, although
What?
it looks less grotesque on him than
The
it does on you
expression?
now.
What do you mean the
It looks
expression?
better on him Because he isn't in as much pain while producing it as you are now.
I don't
Although
understand.
There's already a hint of that pain, certainly.
I don't
Oh,
understand.
fool. The bad times have already begun.
I don't understand
Wake
any
up
of that.
the past
All
and
right.
tell it to stay away. The
All of
bad
you
times
guys,
are here to stay.
great. Thank you, conceptualization.
The
Really
badge
needed to
in your
hear
hand
that.
shines as you rotate it, catching light.
Okay.
You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
We love a shining watermark. All right, let's
Harrier,
look at our name
that's long
here.
for Harry. So you
Right.
are Harry. Evrard
I
was
guess
that
I
right.
am.
Probably not a lot of
Yes.
people know your full name. Whoever
No.
told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
What kind of name is Harrier?
It's a wartime name. Revolutionary.
Oh.
The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times. Like Undying
Oh.
or Boxer or Ironhide.
People get named Undying? Is that a name people
like
got?
armor.
Sure. All right, Harrier Dubois it is
Pleased to
then.
make your acquaintance.
I'll take it.
Harrier Dubois.
And yours, Kim
He's
Kitsuragi.
not going to call you Harrier. He'll
No,
keep
no, of
calling
course.
you Officer when he's angry with you, and Detective when he's not.
Why can't he just call me Harry? Why not just Harry? I call him Kim.
The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of
LTN2JFR. What does that
Lieutenant
mean?
Freighter.
Lieutenant W. What is it? What is a W freighter? I know somewhat what a
A
lieutenant
lieutenant is a
means,
rank
but
above sergeant and below captain.
right.
It's the
Okay.
highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am
Gotcha.
a lieutenant.
Oh, nice. Okay, so we're on. Okay, so in that sense, we're on the same level. What about W
The title
freighter?
of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank.
Ah,
In your case, captain. You have declined twice.
hang on.
Thus your W
Hang on,
Freighter.
Kim. I have declined twice. Therefore, I'm W freighter. Interesting.
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's decontage might be taken. Or sometimes promoted
Right.
officers do not want to replace their superiors out of respect.
Or maybe I just didn't want to be an extra level of cop. Maybe that was
And
it.
sometimes they just prefer the type of
Yeah.
police work available to their current rank. In your case,
Yeah.
lieutenant.
Maybe I didn't want to stop doing field work.
Heavy duty case solving machine.
Okay. What's a
Decontage is
decontage?
the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol
Okay.
Citizens Militia. It means counting down to twos.
I see. That doesn't make any sense,
The
but
lowest
okay.
rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants,
Right.
lieutenants, and then a captain. That's basically
Right.
it, except for a few kinks.
What kinks?
Kinks like satellite officers and the additionally a freighter rank I already explained.
Right. Right.
The long
Understood.
and short of
Okay.
it is, you're his superior.
Or at least I hold the seniority over him. Satellite
You're given the title of
officers?
satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him.
Uh-huh.
You don't seem to be
Ah.
a satellite.
So you've been putting up with all my bullshit because I'm your
No, I've
superior?
been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work.
Aw. Well, thank you, Kim. I think I want to take that as a compliment.
It matters
I
more
think
than
I will
driving
take
your
it as a
motor carriage
compliment.
into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
Aw. Kim believes in
He
me.
trusts you for now. Try not to spoil
Great.
such
Turn
a
back to the
small yet
document.
precious thing.
Okay.
Ex-
Serial
That's just
number.
the serial number. Revachol,
Right.
Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
Great. Cool. Good to know. Date of issue 7th of November 50. Okay. Crank out. You need to. Alright. She just doesn't. Cat sits on. hops onto my lap, doesn't even sit down, then leaves. Date of issue 7th of
4
November
months ago.
50.
I'm guessing that's
Oh.
when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter.
Oh, okay.
A new
Fair
badge
enough.
usually comes with a new rank. You seem
Right.
to have been doing well then.
4 months ago, I was doing well. That's actually kind of
Case
surprising.
created a lot of edge you have to take off. The death
Right.
match really gets us going. A lot
Sure.
can happen in 4 months, especially in winter. The winters are never easy on you. Of that you are sure.
Yeah, the winters are never easy. Just generally. Precinct
Yes,
41.
it's the designation of your precinct.
Yeah,
41.
yes.
Like mine says 57. The 57th
Right.
is mostly industrial harbor. A lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
What? What's the 41st precinct?
It's
What
a
is it,
tough station
Kim?
to work in. You have all
Oh.
of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what
Right.
it is.
Ah,
It's no
I
wonder
see.
you are like you are, he thinks. But then
Right.
But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiaeva.
I wouldn't know, because I don't remember any of them.
is it an honor to work with you? Don't ask him. Ask yourself.
I kind of
The
want to,
badge in
but...
your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light.
Okay.
You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Alright, put the badge away. Great. Okay. Well, that's good. I found my badge. What's this boat about? Okay. Alright. Let's go down. Oh, hello. Planks Creek beneath your weight. Alright, what do we got down here? Ladder leads to a school of fish swimming in the kelp. Anything else out here? No. Okay. Well, I'm still looking for my gun now. Let's ask around. Hello, ma'am?
Welcome to the fishing village.
Oh,
Please
welcome.
lean in
Thank you.
closer. I have cataracts.
Oh. Alright, I'll
Oh.
lean forward.
Welcome, police officer. We
Hello.
don't cause any trouble around here.
Oh, and
And we don't want any trouble either.
I won't cause any trouble,
We are not
ma'am.
here to cause any trouble, madame.
We don't cause trouble, we take... Well, I'm trying to take care of trouble, whether I'm... regardless of
Oh,
being a cop.
Of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also
Oh,
came to
12
take care of
really?
trouble then. Wish you did.
Oh.
But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
What kind of an ill omen are we
the
talking about?
usual. Dark
Yeah.
tidings. Black hound.
That's
Yeah.
you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
If I'm considered an ill omen, why hasn't anyone
Maybe
told me
they are
that?
afraid.
That would make sense.
Because you're
That
an
makes
ill
sense.
omen. But you're still
Right.
welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And
I-
maybe even then. Because that's the kind of fishing village we've built.
I hope there are not men with guns chasing me. That would
I'm
complicate
sorry
things a
there's
bit.
not a lot of room to park the motor carriage. And not
It's
a lot
okay,
of
I already
houses
crashed it into the
or
ocean.
A lot of people. My kids are long gone, searching for treasure. So are others. Ah,
Right.
look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
Well, I'd love to talk more to this lady. She seems nice. Where could someone stay
Still?
around here?
Most people here are trying to leave.
Sure.
That said,
I
if
understand.
lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
I don't know if I can afford
I
another
won't
place
charge
to
you
stay.
for it. Take it as a gesture
Nice.
of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
Nice. Okay, I'll take it.
Don't make an old woman
Beautiful.
regret opening her house to the police.
I will not. I will not do
If you're
that.
not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you.
Fantastic.
In a shack.
Yeah. Yeah. It's better than having to pay rent, buddy
He's a little
boo.
relieved you're no longer in that room.
I'm a little relieved I'm no longer in that room as well,
Should
quite
he?
frankly.
This environment encourages one thing, and one thing only. Drinking.
I don't know about that. I don't think I'm going to be doing much of that. What's in this
Just
fishing
us.
village?
It's barely
Uh-huh.
a village anymore. We
Yes,
almost
it's-
don't exist.
It's something.
This
What do you
is
mean?
pretty much a non-place.
What
A
do you?
gap,
What is that?
a blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
Oh, like no address or anything, like no formal location. That makes sense. Honestly,
The
I kind of
place
envy
is
that.
so pornographically poor, it's not even funny.
That's one way of putting it. I'm not gonna say that out loud. I'm not gonna say that out loud. Who else lives in this
Well,
village?
There's Lillian and her kids.
Right, we've
A
met
few new
Lillian.
folks live in the house to the
New
east,
folks.
but they are away right now.
New
And then
folks,
there's
eh?
the drunks.
Sure.
Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them.
Right. I've met
Lillian
Lillian.
is tough. Tougher than the men here, at least. If it wasn't for her and the kids, this place wouldn't have a spark of life left.
Yeah, I like her. Haven't seen any drunks
Sooner or
yet,
later,
though.
you'll see for yourself.
Yeah.
Don't have to look long to find these guys.
All right. There's another topic
She
I'd
nods,
like to
wincing
address.
Another piece of cloth.
What's further down
Not
the
much.
coast?
There's the abandoned church, the Dolorian Church of
Ooh.
Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even.
I love me an abandoned
Some
church.
things just don't fly, officer.
What?
Look
What do you
around.
mean?
Who'd go
Right.
to church here? They built
Yeah,
it
yeah.
300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
So,
Hmm.
they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes.
No, we've tried, but things just
Oh.
keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place
Other
never
things.
stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
Okay, maybe we'll
She's
check
not
that
telling
out.
you all she knows. Keep her talking.
Okay, I got the feeling you're leaving stuff out. What else is? What else is on down coast? I'm
Before you
gonna
get to
just
the
lightly
church,
press.
There's some ruins.
Right.
An apartment complex or some kind of electrical plant.
What?
Rundown bunch of houses. Empty.
Which is it then? Apartments
I
or
don't
electrical
know
plant?
exactly. A pre-war
Okay.
place. It used to be something. Before the war. I wasn't here then, you know. Was born in
Okay.
Samara.
Okay, anything else of note?
Of note,
Anything
the old
else?
fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed.
Right. There's
Why?
gotta be something more
You're
along
one
the
of those
coast.
real estate people with big plans?
Absolutely not.
If you want
Absolutely
a
not.
development opportunity, you can check out the abandoned building over at Land's End.
I love an abandoned building, just like an abandoned church, which is in itself an abandoned
Used to
building.
be a supply depot,
Okay.
we think, sending goods and
Okay.
ammo across the bay. It's
Right.
jammed shut though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible. And now
Gotcha.
we know everything there
Okay.
is to know about this coast.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Tell me about yourself.
Me? No one. Just an old
Okay.
washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you asked.
Okay.
And
That
my
is
married
that
name
was
is
part
Sadie.
of what I'm asking. Okay.
Now it's your turn, Mr.
Lieutenant W. Freighter Harrier Dubois. You can just
What
call
a
me Harry.
handle you got there.
I know.
So many titles. One of them double.
The double doesn't actually have that much weight. It just means I didn't want to get
She's got
promoted.
a couple of ranks herself. On a chief
Yeah.
and so on.
All right. Well, I'm off. Time to head a little bit south down the coast, I think. Time to head a little bit south down the coast. Maybe I can get around to where those other guys were. Oh, hello. Little black swallow circles. This looks correct. Can I get around here? No? No? Okay. How do I get south, then? How do I end up in the southern direction? Maybe this way? Oh, hi, boys. Lads, are you the drunks? Okay. Alright, don't call Abigail.
The noxious odor
Okay.
emanating from the drunken man is strong.
We've met the drunks. We have met the drunks.
Don't call her. Yeah. Don't call Abigail.
Who's Abigail?
Abigail. Don't
Okay.
fucking call Abigail.
Well,
You're
why?
not going
Why
to
not?
get anything out of this guy. He's too drunk. Never
All
thought
right.
you'd see such a thing in your life. But this guy's a little too drunk.
Okay, why shouldn't I
He
call
slaps
Abigail?
and beckons you to lean in closer.
Oh, I might regret this, but it's time to lean into this guy.
Don't call Abigail. Don't call Abigail.
Great. All right. Thank you, sir. Yep. Thank you. Hey, bud. You want to help me
Tequila.
understand this guy's... Hey, bud. Idiot Doom Spiral, eh? Used to play bass for them. 30-something man clad in a two-piece lycra tracksuit. Puts down his pilsner and extends his hand in greeting. Well, at least he's somewhat
Good to
conscious.
see you. How's business?
Is
How's
it?
the whole reality situation treating you?
What? Do you remember me? Shake
So
his
what's
hand.
happening?
Wait, tequila?
Yeah, Tequila Sunset.
Oh, it's
How
tequila.
are the
Oh,
high concept reality-based adventures proceeding?
they're going okay.
He
Actually,
says
I
it
know
like
my
it's
name now.
obviously your name. Like you call someone Billy Brunel or leader of the 4th Street Gang.
Well, sure. I mean, that's what we've been doing is high concept reality based
Good.
adventures.
These people know your true name.
Yeah.
Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
Don't know. People tell me I'm a cop. Getting used to that. That's a pretty honestly. I
It's good
think
to hear
that's
that
the
you're
most
on top of
honest
things.
answer.
Talking about used to, did you know that I used to be a real mover and shaker?
Did you? Okay.
Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom Spiral Land.
No.
Haven't found those
Okay.
keys yet. Haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word.
I
From
didn't-
my
I haven't
business
hear-
buddies.
I haven't heard about any of this up until now, but okay.
Idiot Doom Spiral, huh?
Yeah.
This is bound to be a good, high-concept conversation. At last.
What do you guys do
We
around
are
here?
saving the world.
Oh, is that what that is? Sure looks like it.
Please don't call.
Right, yes, don't
Okay,
call
we're
Abigail.
drinking.
I get it. Yep.
We're drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
That's what we're
Yeah.
doing.
Okay.
I tried to save the world once, a long
Did
time
you?
ago, with
Okay.
enterprise, creativity, and willpower.
The
But that
Triforce.
didn't work out.
Okay.
So now
All right.
it's a pirate's life for me.
Gotcha. All right. What is I mean, I know what a tequila sunset is in the cocktail sense, but maybe he's referring
It's
to it as
you.
something else.
Your Tequila Sunset. We've
How do
met
you know
before.
this?
Don't you remember?
Maybe? He seems familiar. He does
Maybe.
seem familiar.
You look like you want to know how Tequila Sunset came to be. You look like you
Was
want
this
to hear
did I
the tale.
maybe I do. Maybe I want to hear the
Tequila.
tale.
Tequila Sunset. Something ominous there.
All right, go ahead.
Let me take a sip to moisten up my cords.
Uh-huh.
Tequila Sunset
Okay.
rolled into Martinez last Friday. And by Tequila
Right.
Sunset, I mean you. The
Yes.
man, the myth.
The legend, of course. Was
Hey,
I alone?
Let's not jump ahead of ourselves.
I'm not. I'm just asking questions. I'm part of this story. I'm allowed to ask questions.
You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be
Right.
the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm,
Right.
I mean the buzz. Because
Sure,
as far as
yes.
I know, all you did was get piss drunk.
Yes. This has been
Word
established.
on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police
Right.
officer, and that it would be really
Yep.
fucked up if you shot yourself in the head right in front of them. That's
Yeah.
pretty high concept, if you ask me.
That's something. That's a term for it. Sure. I do remember hearing
It
about this.
Does
Sure.
that sound like something you do?
Yeah. Well,
Probably.
it sounds like something I did
The
at one
lieutenant's
point.
brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can.
All right, what
It was
happened
a late
then?
Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting
The
our
UMA.
drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7.
Of
Makes
course.
everything warm and glowy. I trust you know the feeling.
Sure. I'm
One
familiar.
moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs.
Yeah.
Do you remember the sound of wood cracking? The billboard?
I don't know. Do I?
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's
Yes.
just the reality we're in.
Naturally,
Anyway,
of
there
course.
was a brief silence, a gasp of silence, if you will,
Oh,
followed by
okay.
a real commotion. We heard the
Right.
carriage careening towards the coast at top speed.
right. And then I hit a billboard, and then it fell over, and then it crashed between the gates.
Sounded
And
like someone jumped the canal. We
Yes.
grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic.
I never
What
do.
we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there
Right.
on the beach. You revved the engine and screamed at the
Okay.
top of your lungs, "The time hath come!"
Okay, that of all the things to say, interesting choice for me to
So,
make.
naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come. To which you
A
replied,
good question.
"The time hath come for Tequila Sunset, the end
Oh, wow.
of all things."
Okay. I'm just gonna say nothing. It's more dignified that way.
After which, your reality contracted.
Yeah.
You jammed
Okay.
the pedal, plowed right off the
Right.
jetty, and through the ice.
Yeah, okay,
We
makes
ran
sense.
towards the ice whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously
Yeah.
unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit. Like some kind of sea monster.
It's like seaweed and actual shit. Okay.
When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying.
Mm,
You said that your badge and uniform were in the car.
right.
Too late to do
Yeah.
anything, though. The carriage had sunk too deep.
It's okay. We got that stuff out of here.
Recognizing
there.
a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to.
How very charitable of them to do. Very
We
compassionate.
asked about the whole Tequila Sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now and insisted that we all call you that from then on.
All right. Well, for the record, my actual name is
No,
Harry.
that's just what your mother called you. Your
Okay,
real
what-
name is Tequila Sunset. Just embrace
Okay.
it, brother.
All right, fine, idiot doom spiral. I'll call myself Tequila Sunset. How long did we party for?
It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women.
Okay.
How they're
Great.
beautiful
Oh,
and also
no.
whores and so on. How one
Okay.
of them fucked you real bad. After
Okay.
a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
I'm just gonna real quickly heal up some of my morale here. Yeah, alright. Well, I'm gonna have to buy some more meds for that if I get any more hits to my morale, which I'm sure I will at some point.
Wow.
Let's keep going.
That's quite a story.
You're telling me, Kim.
Yeah, I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct.
That's a word
You
for
must
it.
be proud to work with him.
Kim, are you? Are you proud to work with me? I think that's the closest I'm gonna get to Kim giving his thoughts on the matter. Did I say anything about the case?
You said it was no biggie and that
Okay.
you'd solve it in no time. And that
Well,
you
it's
need
been some
anyone
time.
To do it. You're doing it solo now.
I am very much not doing it solo,
A lot
clearly.
of cops go solo and hermit once they reach that level of alcoholism.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for explaining
It's
that,
not
Kim.
meant as a joke. He's sorry for the hermit cop.
Yeah, no, I figured that. Did I mention losing anything else? Perhaps
Besides
my
your
gun.
gun and your badge? You said something about your hope or heart or something. To be honest,
Okay.
the details are a little hazy.
Okay, I do remember thinking about having lost a fourth
In
thing.
retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too?
Yeah,
That's a big one.
that's true. Did I tell you anything specific about this person that quote unquote fucked me?
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept
Okay.
saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too.
Okay, so this person is a little bit more
Please,
abstract.
don't open that door.
Oh, geez. Okay.
No one's
All right,
fucked
good to
me.
know.
I do the fucking around here.
Okay, thank you, Rosemary. I haven't gotten to you yet. Just take it easy there. Don't call.
Pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit.
Oh, is if you had to guess, is that what you would say? That I'm, yeah, I'd say I'm working through some shit. Did I say anything about my
You
colleagues?
told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers whose main interest was cramping your style.
You know what? I would believe
It's
that.
more like you were cramping theirs.
Also, possibly
No
true.
specifics, though. It was more
Yeah.
about you that night. You were the star of the show.
Understood. Did you get a read on what kind of cop I was?
Apologizing for being such a bad cop and for the
Okay.
damage you've inflicted on everyone around you.
So I'm an apologetic cop. That's not a great kind, but it's, I guess there are worse
You also
kinds.
kept pausing to knock the heel of your hand against your temples, saying, "Stupid,
Oh.
stupid, stupid."
That's not great. That's not a great habit. I'm not going to worry about talking about politics. I don't
It's
need
a
to hear
hard
anymore.
thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs.
Yeah, fair enough. You seem like you're characterized by your storytelling ability. Would you like to tell me another one sometime? I think that'd be
Whoop-de-doo.
great.
So now I'm a fucking storyteller. Right.
Great.
Why not?
Yeah.
Better than a beach bum.
Absolutely. I mean, you can be both. You can absolutely be both. But yeah, why not? Why not be a friggin' storyteller? Want to tell me how you became Idiot
It
Doom
depends,
Spiral?
Really. Are you willing to help me out?
The
How
gleam
so?
in his eyes and the slouch in his posture is so incredibly familiar.
Help you out.
You
How?
might get scammed here.
I have a feeling that this is going to cost me a lot.
No, the reality of the situation requires a rather modest contribution. A little
Okay.
motivational package. Booze.
What do you need?
Did you already
Okay.
forget our party? The thing
Right.
I relayed to you earlier.
Right.
So,
What about it?
Have you got anything for good old Idiot Doom Spiral?
Uh,
For a story. Seems fair to me.
I've got some sweet Commodore Red over here.
Classy.
I'm not going to be drinking it myself, so might as well.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
I don't know, Spiral Boy, are you going to be drinking? Are you going to be sharing? All right,
Shut
don't
up,
call
guys.
Abigail.
I'm telling a story here.
Yeah, he's a
Something
storyteller now.
happened to you. Something happened to me too. My actual
Sure.
name is George, but around here, you already know. I was
Sure.
once a reasonably high net worth individual, a founder slash junior partner.
He
at a
sounds like someone that
high-concept
used to be
creative
high worth.
Services agency. When my story
Oh.
begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm.
Oh, a major contract with an insurance firm.
I used the
Go
profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator.
Okay.
Abstract value generation,
What?
value per person, high concept stuff.
I'm starting to like this guy a little bit less now that he's telling me about this.
I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So
Sure.
I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane.
That's healthy. Did it help?
With my
That's
trusty
good.
Sansarique tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world.
It is a nice tracksuit, I will tell you that
But
much.
now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit. One day I
What
left
happened?
on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets.
I don't mind it that much. It's, you know, like, in fact, sometimes I like having a lot of like change and keys in my pocket, because then if I just like start drumming on my legs a little bit, then my pocket where I keep all of my keys and spare change become like a functional hi-hat, and it actually sounds like a hi-hat, which is quite fun to use.
His eyes are clouded, his dilated blood vessels encircling his irises like stinging brambles. His eyes are your eyes.
We have the same eyes. Good to
So
know.
I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the gambling,
I
you
see.
At least,
Right.
that was the plan.
Right. Put the keys for front gate in the apartment into different pockets.
I was halfway
Did you
done
lock
with
yourself
my
out?
usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very wet, very quickly.
All
I made
right,
my
go
way
on.
back home and discovered that
Yeah.
I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd
Oh,
mixed it up with the key to the
no.
letterbox, which was useless.
Oh no.
Naturally,
So-
the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did.
Oh,
There was no climbing
okay.
down because I slipped and landed on my ass.
Ouch.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Reality was looking rather grim just then.
Okay.
Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life
Okay.
knocked me down, I always got up.
This doesn't seem like that bad of a thing. Like, how would this have caused the downfall of your entire career? Is you forgot your keys and then you fell on your ass. I don't know how this is your great downfall.
So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front
Right.
of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I
What?
realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key.
How does that happen? You gotta
I
be
wish
shitting
I
me.
were, Tequila. I wish I were. Instead of my apartment
Oh.
key, I'd taken the key to the office.
This is why this man should have a keychain with all of his keys on one chain and just let it jangle a bit. You know, sometimes you just gotta let your keys jangle a bit. What happened
I
next?
rang my neighbor's buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain the situation. People
Right.
are naturally wary of ad men, you see.
As they
One
should be.
moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later
Yeah.
you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on.
That's a
I
very
don't begrudge
specific
them, especially since I
outcome.
was known to be one of the best.
Sure.
Heaven
One of the
is
best.
head that wears the crown.
Truly.
Just then, I
Truly.
experienced a moment of clarity. I still
Right.
had the key to my office. I could wait out
Yes.
the storm there.
Okay.
But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks
Uh-huh.
that day. And since I
What?
hired only the best, he'd already done it, and I couldn't get in.
Okay. So you're just stuck.
Anyway, long story short,
What?
life spiraled out of control.
What?
I haven't gotten into my apartment for
Huh?
years, and my girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man. The company...
You can't-
Well, you see where I'm going with this.
Well, sure, but that, like, you can change other locks. Could you not just... So, like, where did the other keys end up? In your apartment? You couldn't just get someone to get your other keys? There's something that doesn't
now
line
you've
up
heard
here.
my tragic tale. What
What?
do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh?
I feel like there are some steps
Tequila,
missing.
I've thought about this series of events for a long time. If
I'm
there
sure you
was
have.
anything else to it, I would have thought of it by now.
Right, I'm just saying it doesn't make a lick of goddamn
Why didn't
sense.
you go to the authorities?
Yeah.
Well, at one point they came to me, but, you know, I didn't have any ID on me. So they tossed me in jail for 2 days.
Doom Spiral.
I can't say it increased my faith in the RCM. No offense, gentlemen.
Sure, I guess. I literally cannot believe it. Like, I literally am having a hard time believing that that is what got you to where you are right now.
When I lost my keys, I lost more than access to my apartment. I also lost my leverage over humanity.
Right.
I wasn't a high-concept creative director anymore. I was just some homeless asshole with a premium Sansorique Lycra tracksuit.
I mean, for the record, if you were an asshole with a premium Sansorique Lycra tracksuit then, or now, then you were then. It's just that the only difference is that now you're homeless.
You can't imagine what that does to a man's confidence.
Sure.
Anyway, that was all the story one bottle gets you. Almost
Fair enough. Alright. Well, be seeing you. Great. What a story. Jeez.
As you turn,
okay.
a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Okay.
From
Where's it coming from?
Sunset, a stage light, flash photography,
okay.
nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights and they solve shit.
Now that I hear superstar and law official in a sentence, they sound weird
what are
together.
You, deaf? They're perfect.
No.
Like rock star politician and drug addict teacher. Embrace the superstardom you've worked so hard to establish.
You got the wrong impression. I'm no superstar. I'm not trash, but I'm no superstar.
A cool, trash superstar. Big dick cop down on his luck. Salam Rocky.
Okay.
Badass on the edge disco cop. Time to receive
what?
Into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go.
What's
camera? Lights.
What's that about a ludicrous fantasy world?
Beneath it is just heartbreak, a pulmonary tract infection, atherosclerotic disease. This is where you say action and reconceptualize all that.
Okay.
Reinvented as the world's first celebrity police officer.
I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that.
Of your legend.
No, I'm too downbeat. I don't want to say those things anymore. That's silly. Even if I'm not downbeat, I don't want to do that. I really don't. Let's talk to this guy that just said that doctors are idiots.
Good to see
talk
you,
to
friend.
this guy. Hello,
I have
Rosemary.
Deals set up for you, buddy boy.
Deals? What are you talking about?
I got smoke.
Oh,
They're
jeez.
cheap, very cheap. I got
Jesus.
Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits
What?
I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed.
Whoa.
And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
Why does the bottle of spirits cost 300 real?
It's real valuable. Worth every real.
How so?
If you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture.
Let him speak.
It's funny, actually.
Uh-huh.
He's finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze.
What's funny? What do you mean what? What did you think was funny earlier?
This guy.
Where did you get the bottle of spirits from?
This is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office.
Oh, it's like cough syrup.
I got one of those scientific ampoules a few months ago. Torpedo,
what?
they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink.
Oh, and then spits a nasty yellow clot on the ground before you. Great.
Stop me for shit, that's for sure.
Right.
5 lemons with half a pack of butter and
what?
you're good to go.
5 lemons with half a pack of butter, and you're, sir. Sir, the way you function is exasperating. That sounds dangerous.
In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help.
As they
Finally,
would.
The missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity.
Right.
The real thing. Those
Sure.
Those arseholes charged me £4 to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all.
Okay, how?
Left me alone in there. Now, I
What?
used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use
Okay.
to preserve dead fingers.
Oh no. Is it a is it a bottle of formaldehyde?
3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room.
Oh.
Threw the snakes out and voila.
What?
What's left
Snakes?
is beautiful blue stuff. 98.7%.
Snakes?
Almost pure alcohol.
Oh
I already
boy.
sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this
Great.
last one is yours
Good.
for 3
Okay.
real, if you want it.
3 real?
Don't
I thought it was 300. I think it will prove
3
useful.
real and it's yours, friend. The deal with a
He had
lifetime.
He had said
Well done.
300.
You got it.
300.
Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend.
I will. I will. All right. Quite the business venture you've set up here.
The system's been good to old Rosemary here, and I'm milking
Uh-huh.
like a bitch goat in the backyard.
Oh, that's of all the ways you could have described it.
You see,
What do you
friend,
mean?
Man makes his
Uh-huh.
own luck, and I made
Oh, does
mine
he?
real good. Got my hands on 3 bottles of liquor ex-squeeze. Sold 2
Oh,
to friends
yes.
around here, and immediately invested the profit.
Except for the fact that you just sold what you at first described as a 300 real bottle of something for a 100th of that
Bought
price.
cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. And look at me now. I got everyone on my hook.
Or for a... Wait, no, yeah, it was a 100th of that price.
The hook. Where is it? I can't
I
see
don't-
it.
Looks like you're on your own hook,
Of
too.
course. It is what it is, you know. What it's
Hmm.
always been. People, buddy boy. It's the people.
Right, and also tell me about this amphetamine situation that you've got sitting here. Amphetamine
By
with...
amphetamine, I mean speed.
And I thought by speed you meant amphetamine.
What I said. Good,
Right,
my man.
got it. Okay,
Now, what
thank
can
you
I
for
offer?
clearing that up.
In the civilized
I'm
world,
off.
it's a custom to tip the shopkeeper, friend. But
I'm
come
not-
back
I'm-
anyway.
Okay. I'm not gonna tip you. Liquid has an unearthly blue tint, the kind that might or might not, but definitely does glow in the dark. It's 98.7 pure alcohol. Keep it away from an open flame, or I will throw it directly into an open flame. We don't know. Okay, spirit is eternal. The horrific necktie is getting ready for the end game. For the love of God, do not remove it till the magic happens. What the frick does that mean? What does that mean? What does any of that mean? Also, what was the... in a day? Oh, I can do that. Let's do that. But actually, maybe I want to explore around here a little more. I think I want to explore around here a little more. Taking a day. I got plenty of time to check in about the armor. Plenty of time. Okay, where was that church we were talking about? Where was that church? And also, where are our boys? Okay, well, it's hard to say where I'm supposed to be going. Hang on, what is that? So I'm actually gonna go back and we're gonna get a call in about this armor and get that all squared away. So we're back up here by the whirling. Get to the car over here.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio
Yeah.
microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel.
This is
Radio.
7. How may I assist you?
Have you heard back from the ICP about the
Yes.
serial number?
The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Bétancourt sur la Clé in 42.
42.
It was part of a special
Okay.
order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm
Okay.
contracted to protect the interests of Oranese pharmaceutical companies in the Semenine
Pharmaceutical.
complex. So,
Oh,
it seems the
interesting.
armor went to Semenine. That's where the paper trail
Okay.
also. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has
Right.
been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued.
And I'm guessing one of its names is Grinnell.
That is the most recent
Interesting.
name the ACP has been able to connect to the CBP. And the one before it was Downwell. I also
Right.
had one called Sediment, but I think that might be a different contractor.
Okay.
No, they work called Sediment. And some at the
Okay.
center, it seems. All that during the last 9
Okay.
years.
A
Jeez.
suit of armor
Interesting.
like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's physique in mind. You should ask
Right.
for whom this suit was fitted.
Okay, suit of armor like this would have been customized to fit the wearer. There must be a record of the person to whom it was issued.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to start
Okay.
looking into it, though.
That'd be great,
This
Alice.
is a fun challenge for
Thank
her,
you.
an opportunity to contribute beyond doing her job by rote. She'll gladly put in the extra effort for Team RCM.
Thank you, officer. Really appreciate your efforts in this
Glad to help.
case.
Call back tomorrow.
Great.
Hopefully I'll have more for you then.
Can do. Alright, done
7,
with the radio
over
for
and
now.
out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Yeah. Alright, well, that's that for now, I guess. We wait another day. Call Alice back in the day for info. Can we do that again now?
Inside, you see a
Nice.
set of steering levers, a
Yeah,
radio
yeah.
microphone,
Yeah.
a pull-out toolbox.
Radio. Can I do it again? Did you
Not
find out more?
But I was able to
Damn it.
convince the database people to share private sector. 57.
Okay.
In the
Alright.
You
Alright, I figured if it just registered that I did it on an earlier day than I was supposed to, then maybe I could do that. Let's see what else we can be doing around here. Pick up our dice. We can pick up our dice. See if we can go pick up our dice. I tried picking them up in another episode, and I don't know what happened, but what do we got over here? Something down there. Hello? Interesting. I don't know how I would get it, but okay. Alright. Okay. Hello, ma'am. I'm here to pick up my dice.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a
Yeah.
die?
Came back
Very
to pick up
good.
my die.
That will be 7 real for one custom die.
Nice. Here you
Here,
go.
the cursed die you ordered.
Thank you. Cursed die. I don't know if I remember.
The phrases
Read the
read,
phrases.
God is indifferent.
What?
Take all. Lose all. 50-50. Nothing
I
happens. And pale.
I don't know if I remember ordering a cursed die.
die.
What is this?
Try rolling it.
I'm not.
You throw the ball on the floor, and it
Okay.
ends with one of the phrases facing upwards. God is indifferent.
Oh, this die makes
Good.
me feel
Roll
bad.
again, detective.
I don't want to
Why?
roll again.
You're not scared, officer, are you?
A little bit now. I don't know if I remember ordering a
I'm not
cursed
witch,
die.
mister, and neither is this die cursed. We live in a rational world. There is no black magic.
Okay.
Right.
Better safe
But
than
it
sorry.
isn't cursed, honestly. I'll tell you what it does. It's a sphere
Okay.
pretending to be a six-sided die. Each row will
Okay.
end with one of the phrases facing up. The die
Right.
originates in Ilmara, where it was used for cleromancy.
What is
Except I've
cleromancy?
weighted the die. When you try rolling it, you
Ah.
realize that each time it gets you exactly the same result. God is indifferent.
Ah.
This is our curse.
It's even worse than she says. God is dead.
Okay.
We live in a forsaken age.
Thanks.
Good
You
luck,
know what? I'll
officer.
keep it. That's actually pretty cool. That's a cool little keepsake. I'm gonna shivers. Cast the cursed Omar and die.
A gust of cold air sweeps through the chimney. The stones and minerals on the shelves rattle as though agitated. For a moment, it almost feels as though you're outside the building, exposed to the atmosphere.
So this is still just a theory, a doomed commercial area theory. But hear me out. I think I know where your business hasn't failed.
Didn't we already talk about this?
We did. It's because you're not in the same building as the others. This isn't technically the doomed commercial area, isn't it?
What are you talking about?
Is it?
My
What?
address is exactly the same. Rue de Saint-Guilain 10.
No.
Sure.
The old coal plant
Wait.
that used to be here was subsumed
Right.
into the new venture. Its ruins
Yeah.
swallowed up. Yet it has a different address in the heart of the city.
This used to be a coal plant. You're in a chimney of another
Doesn't
building.
make any sense.
Ooh. She looks around the makeshift nest that she has carved out for herself,
Are you
bewildered.
saying my business was spared because
What?
of a technicality? Where is this coming from?
I'm just using logic. It's windy in here. You probably haven't properly sealed the chimney crown.
You're right. I should take a trip to the roof once the snow is gone. Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
Don't let her become complacent. She still needs to ward her soul against the evil forces.
Sure. No one's ever really safe from the failure.
She starts laughing, her fingers trying to rub away the exhaustion.
What?
Do you know what this is?
Piece of metal shining on her index finger. Looks like a regular piece of jewelry to me.
Ring. I made this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from my parents. I drove
interesting.
it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan.
Why
It
are you
wasn't
telling
just
me
a jewelry
this?
shop either. I always thought that it was just the world that you were supposed to try again and again until you finally succeed.
Right. Okay.
And
What's
now
your
you're
point?
telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney?
You're right. You're right. I mean, it's all superstition. I don't know what to say. It's entropy.
Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. It's such a precarious place. Nothing ever
True.
works out the way you want it. That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be.
Oh, is it?
You can try again. Still, there is something inherently violent even about dice rolls.
Well,
It's
how
like
so?
every time you cast a die, something disappears. Some alternative ending or an entirely different world.
Right.
But anyway, thanks for sharing your theories, officer.
Okay. Well, thank you. This was a good, worthwhile conversation, I think. Gonna level up here, and then I think I might call it a day. What are we... Actually, I can probably open up a new thought. Unlock. Confirm. Okay, seems like the point of this game is victory. The absence of defeat on all fronts. Victory in business ventures and creative undertakings. Victory in love and over other people. Political victory, ideological victory, hell, even sexual victory. Definitely a lot of object-based victories too. Having things and not losing them. One problem though, not a lot of victors in sight. Everyone's mostly losing. Why is that? And how do you not lose? I'm okay with... Let's internalize this a little bit. Yeah. Alright. Great. Well, I've gotten my dice. We're shortening up this to-do list here. Items. Take a look at this little thing. Oh wow, it is a cursed Ilmarin die. A spherical die with an octahedral cavity and small internal weight will settle with one of the 6 phrases facing up. God is indifferent, take all, lose all, 50-50, nothing happens, and pale. Made of bog oak burl, coloring it malevolent black. Note, look at the map tab and journal to see which white checks have opened. Okay. But for now, we're going to call it a day. So, thank you for watching. Learned a lot. Found a lot of new things. We got to the other side of that good old bridge, which is quite cool. So, hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you liked the video, you can click the like button. You can leave your thoughts and theories in the comments without spoiling. Please do not spoil. And if you haven't subscribed, now's a good time to do that. You can also head over to Fourth Wall and become a member, or buy merch, or do both if you like. It's hugely appreciated. And yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you later.